Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it's time to play. We're back in Patron. We're playing the demo and let's see, last episode we got a decent start. We got a few houses down. We have our town hall, that's the building we started with. We set up a stockyard or stockpile here. And we took a look at that last episode. And then the buildings we've got, the last building we got done was the gatherer's shelter, and we actually spent a little money to upgrade this a couple levels to increase the efficiency. It's showing here that we've got a quantity of food coming in at 894 a year. I'm guessing that's good. Sounds good. Efficiency is 106%. And we've got more upgrades we can do, but I'm going to hold off on that. And then we set up a few more buildings to be built. Mainly it's our forester's hut. This is harvesting trees for lumber. And then we've got the sawmill here, which that tutorial mentioned we're going to need for firewood when the winter comes. Winter is still quite a ways away. We're in May, so we've got some time on that. But those are both being constructed. And then the other things you see being built here are just a couple of road signs. This is mostly for fun, but they are supposed to provide a benefit. And the workers should be walking faster or be more productive when they're near these road signs. So that's kind of a cool little dynamic. I don't think I've seen that in other games. All right, let's pick up where we left off. There was a tutorial screen up, and before I do that, let me just put the trees back down. Boom. So on our little overlay, we'll keep those there. It looks better with them there, I think. All right, let's get to the tutorial. It says berries and mushrooms aren't enough to keep your citizens fed. Oh, we already read this, right? They need more variety, and they want us to build a hunting lodge, and they mention that the hunting lodges use lumber and iron to create their traps and their arrows. So we don't have iron yet. Lumber is a piece of cake. We'll have to look at iron. Let's hit play, get everybody moving, and then let's place a hunter's hut and see what that's all about. So we can turn off roads. And is that a production building? Depot, gather shelter, hunting lodge. There it is. Produces venison and leather. Cool. Yeah, we saw that the tents required leather. Let's see. Well-forested areas and wild animal lairs boost efficiency. Interesting. All right. 5 stone, 15 lumber. We're not using up any tools here, but this guy is going to chew through some iron. Let's see it. Now, I don't know. It mentions animal lairs. I have no idea where that's at, where those are at. I'm thinking it should be near this forester too, but I mean, I could be wrong. But I'm guessing, yeah, we'll just have to see how well the forester keeps things populated. But I'm guessing the hunter's lodge does better in an area that's got lots of trees. Let's initially try and put it over by the forester. And then if that turns out to be not so great, we can always move it or delete it and get another one. Oh, we've got that same work efficiency thing. Maybe we should double check and take a look at that. Maybe we put it near the gatherer's hut. Looks like we've got higher productivity over here if we do. Let's get 100. Where is it? How about right? Let's put it right there. I'm going to take those trees off that I just put down because I'm thinking it's good to have roads. And the roads are free. I don't know if there's a downside to them, but so I'm going to err on the side of putting down roads. And I may even come back down this way with the road. In fact, I'll start down here by our town and come up. And then why don't we plunk down another sign? It's one log or one piece of lumber. It is a little bit of construction time, right? So a worker's going to have to go there and build it. But that's a one-time thing, and then we're good. All right, let's turn the trees back on and shut that off. The overlays. Kind of minimize some of these menus. And get back to the tutorial. When you take care of the basic necessities, you'll want to expand, grow, and advance. Take a look at the various research projects you can undertake by hitting U. And research costs resources, and it takes time, but it's well worth it. All right, and they're showing us the icon we need for that. So let's do it up here on our hotbar. We've gotten through most of these now. Research. Ooh, let's read this tutorial since it's going to be in our way. If your town is running smoothly, you can afford to speed up time somewhat. Use the time controls to speed up, slow down, or even pause the game. Okay, and you can use shortcuts 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, very good. Back to the research. Looks like we've got two things highlighted. Is that right? Yeah, because we're short on coins. We've only got 44 coins. Now, I spent some extra coins for food. Hopefully that'll turn out to be a good decision. Time will tell. I'm going to still lean towards food and maybe unlock this fisherman's hut as I see it. It says allows the construction of the fisherman's hut, the best source of fresh fish and crab. That crab sounds pretty good. And the quarry allows the construction of quarries used for extracting stone. Both are good, but I'm going to, again, emphasize food first. So let's click on that one. Is that researching? Let's see. I can't tell if this guy's actually... Oh, it says researched. Okay, so we unlocked that already. I must have clicked it when I was talking. Oh, no. Oh, these are both showing as researched. That's interesting. I'm not sure why. So it could be... Yeah, I'm not sure why those are showing as researched. Let me move this to... I can't move the tutorial out of the way. We're going to get back to research in a second. Let's read this tutorial message and dismiss it, and then we'll get on with it. You now have the basics of governing your quaint little community. Take care of your citizens, and your town will prosper. Ignore their pleas, and you can expect trouble. Good luck, patron. All right, as I go into the research tree, these two are showing up as researched. Now, this could be a bug from the first time I played, because I had unlocked, I think, both of these when I played last for like a couple hours. So, and when I played my last session, I had to click on this to actually unlock these. So it looks like there could be a little bit of a bug in the demo. But now we've got both of those unlocked, and we don't have anything else we can research yet. Oh, let's see. Maybe we can. We've only got 58 coins, so our option is the mine. And that doesn't sound bad. It allows construction of coal and iron mines. And we know that we drop that hunter's hut. We know they're going to consume iron, so that might be a good idea. Decorative hedge, that's a little less compelling. And then later we've got cleared paths, which increase the herbalist's hut efficiency if it's near a forester's hut. So let's do the mine. And see, now that I click that, you can see the little progress bars going. Our money, I think, was spent instantly, but we're starting to unlock that. Yeah, and again, I think it may have been a little bit of a glitch that the quarry and the fisherman's hut showed up as unlocked when we first came in, because we did start a brand new game here. All right, we've got some stuff to do here. We've got our forester's hut needs a worker. Let's just go ahead and assign it. Boom. That's pretty easy. We've got upgrades here as well, but we're short on cash, so I don't want to overdo it here. And we haven't had much trouble getting logs. In fact, I think we have, 574 in storage. So I don't think it's urgent that we upgrade the hunter's hut. So we assign the worker. That should be good. Once the worker gets there, I think that circle with the line through it will go away. Let's do the same for the sawmill. Just takes a single worker. And again, we're not going to worry about the upgrades. We can't afford them anyway for that building. All right, we're running at single speed. We can see our villagers doing their thing. There's one of the children and one of the little toddlers over here. Now it looks like these workers are, that looks like they're gathering stone, right? Oh, look at this. Now that's a child who looks like they're harvesting stuff. Now I didn't think the children would work, but I think that is a child. Maybe there's some tasks that the children will actually do. And then, there's a little toddler. I don't think they do much of anything. All right. Okay, our forester got its worker, so that building is doing its thing. Let's take a look. Ooh, let's see what we got here. No firewood in stock. Your people are not able to heat their homes. Check your sawmills or build additional sawmills, probably. All right. So this guy is working. Production 800. Inventory 1 lumber. So I think that's all working. I want to take a quick look at the research. Okay, there it is. Research done. Your last research project has ended. If you wish, you can select a new one. Okay, no firewood. That's fine. Let's see if we can build a mine. So I think we're done with the tutorial stuff. In fact, it might not hurt to run through the building menu here down in the bottom right. Let's just see what we have coming. So for town buildings, we've got docks for trading, a well. Ooh, wells reduce the chance of raging fire. So that's probably a good idea. Then we have another well here that looks like it's built of stone instead of the wood. Takes way more tools. This must be just a whole lot better because that's a lot more expensive. We've got a market. Sells goods to the citizens around the market. The more citizens living nearby, the more goods are sold, and the city budget gets a nice cut of the profits. All right, we got a pop-up here. The king sends his regards. Sire, the king has sent over a ship full of goods for our fair city. He is clearly pleased with us. Most excellent. Please notify the king that we accept the gift. Keep them coming. All right, so we picked up some tools there. We don't know how to manufacture tools yet, so that's probably pretty important that we got that. We were just going through the menu here. We got a market, a school, a guardhouse. Okay, so we're going to have enemies probably. Or is that just for crime? Ensure safety within its radius. Not sure. An inn increases happiness, costs money. And then we've got, what, a harbor, enables trading with the mainland. How is that different from a dock? I'm not sure. Maybe we can just do more with it. It does look like it's got a way more upkeep than the dock. All right. Church, increase happiness. Reduce the impact of negative events. Healer's house. Okay, that's kind of common. We've seen that in other games. Cathedral, increase the happiness and reduce the impact of negative events. Peasants Guild House, a place for peasants to gather and discuss their issues. A little bit of coins is gained for each member. All right. Wow, uses up a lot of firewood. Laborers Guild House. Nice. So it looks like we got a few different classes of citizens here, right? Peasants, and laborers, and then merchants. Okay, all very cool. Oh, and a couple more at the tops. Gentry Guild House, place for the gentry. Okay, that's the... And then patrons. Nice. Okay. So it looks like maybe 5 classes of people. Okay, here comes the rain. It's pretty cool, actually. I like the sound of this, and I like the look of the storms here. I don't know that it has an effect on the people. They don't seem too perturbed. Ooh, what's going on over here? Oh, did we... Okay, hunting lodge. Yeah, we never assigned a person to that. Okay, let's take a look at our labor pool, and then I want to get the mine built. So we still have 5 workers available. We need to keep some, I think, just hauling. Oh, here it goes. Got a pop-up for us. General worker does all sorts of menial jobs like carrying resources around. Although slower than carriers, it is important to have your general workers in your workforce. Otherwise, your production might come to a halt. Right. So we've got carriers who are dedicated to carrying resources around the town. They are faster. We could have at least one, right? And still have 4 workers. Let's have at least 1 carrier. And then I want to keep those 4 workers, 4 more businesses. And then we obviously need to put some more houses down. Let's see if we can build a mine. That's what I was working towards. Farms, we can't do it yet. It says the town center must be upgraded to a gathering hall. We'll look at that. We got depot, gatherer. Did we go through all these just now? No, we went through all the other buildings. Town buildings. Gatherer shelter, we saw that. Hunting, forestry, yep. Sawmill, yep. Herbalist hut, yep. Okay, quarry. We have this unlocked. We just don't have the coins. What don't we have? Lumber. It seems like we have everything we need to build this. Uh-oh, I'm wondering if the demo doesn't recognize that we've actually unlocked the quarry. That could be a big problem for us. Let's see. Produces stone efficiently. Efficiency. Wait, sorry. Produces stone. And efficiency depends on the ore richness of the ground. Upkeep is 60. Production, 20. Oh, research quarry. Okay. Yeah, see how it says research quarry? And if I come into here, the research tab, we've already got the quarry researched. So I think we just found a fairly big bug in the demo that's going to create problems for us. So tell you what I'm going to do. Let's get through this episode. We've got about 10 minutes left, 10, 15 minutes left. We'll keep going on this, and then I'll see next episode if I can bring up my previous playthrough, because we're right at about the same point. This is kind of where I stopped when I played it the first time, just before recording. Maybe we can jump in and just pick up from that one. And hopefully the research tree issue will be cleaned up. But yeah, there's definitely an issue here, right? We've got the Quarry, shows that we've got it researched. But, and we're going to need it to move forward, because we can't build it right now and it's saying we need to research it. So that's an issue. Tell you what, let me just stop this one here actually, and I'll cut over to the other save and we'll see if we can pick it up from that one. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's take a look. Now this, I just switched over to my first little playthrough. You can see it looks very similar, right? We've got we've got our starting town hall here that we had last game. We've got our stockpile. I don't have as many roads. I didn't do roads, but I've got 3 more houses lined up than we did in the other one. And let's see, what do we have here? Gatherer shelter, similar to what we had before. It says efficiency is still 100%, even though these trees have all been cleared out. What else do we got? Maybe we'll make use of the overlays here. So what other buildings? We've got the gatherer's hut. We've got a forester's hut over here this time, planting and harvesting trees. Here's our sawmill, same kind of place it was before. So that guy's going. And then here we have the fisher hut, which we didn't do in the first one. Now maybe I'll get these overlays off. Here's our fisher's hut. And we didn't place that last time. But yeah, let's pick it up from here and see how it goes. Again, we're just on through the tutorial. Got 13 coins. More tools. I don't know how I got more tools in this first playthrough, but let's catch up to where we were in the previous playthrough. Let's go ahead and put down the hunter's hut if we got that unlocked. So we'll go into production, gatherer's hunting lodge. We need 50 coins. So we're a ways from being able to get that. And let's see, what does our stockpile look like? We've got plenty of wood. We're starting to get firewood, right? So we need that for the winter. We're in August, so we're quite a ways later than in the game we just left. So let's check out our worker situation. Forester's hut is fully allocated. The gatherer's shelter. It looks like we did basket upgrades as well here, because it's the next research is going to be baskets 3. No, I think, oh, let's look at the tech tree, right? Did we already look at that? Okay. So that looks right. Those are the 2 things I had unlocked. And then we'll need to unlock the mine once we get the cash too. So in this play, we need to figure out how we can recover on cash. Now, food, I think, is going to be way better. We've got the fisherman's hut going, and we've got 1 worker on that. We've got 629 food. It says we produced 111 and we used 122. Now that's not super encouraging. If you do the math there, you can see it looks like we're going to run out of food. We can get a production bonus here once we get 50 coins. That might be worth spending money on. I'm going to go ahead and accelerate the play speed so we can raise some cash. Now our homes, I think we've only got, let's see if it tells us. One thing we didn't do, yeah, if I hover over the people, you can see we've got 5 families. And I'm guessing that means 5 homes are actually filled. So I kind of preemptively built some homes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, let's see. I was going to say the ones with the smoke coming out the chimney would be the occupied ones, but apparently not. This says there's 0 residents here. So here we've got some people. They're bringing in 120 coins per year for us. Their happiness is at 83. That seems decent to me. And we've got all of their kind of social statuses or levels of contentment or whatever. Health, 87. Safety, immigration. Okay, as word of your new exploits spread to the old world, you'll inevitably have immigrants eager to join your fair city, but not everyone in your city will be as eager to welcome them. Loyalty to the king, religion, housing. They look like they're happy for housing. Okay, taxes. It's not likely that anyone likes taxes, but you should at least try to make them bearable. Okay, luxury goods. We're not doing any of that. Food and firewood. We're doing okay there. Like these guys have a few different types of food, right? They got the mushrooms and the fish and some herbs. And then once we get the Hunter's Lodge, we'll have meat. So we're just waiting to accumulate some coins. We're at 39. I'm thinking we may want to use our next 50 coins actually on the food bonus here, just because of this math here. Oh, this is better. We produced 145 and we only used 106. So that shows that we've got a surplus of food production. So maybe we don't need to upgrade the Fisher's Hut. If that's the case, we got a couple options. One is, I guess, the Hunter's Lodge. Where is that guy? That's going to take 50. We're almost there. We get 11 more coins. They'd probably go to 3 times speed, right? Oh, whoops. Let's see. It's 1, 2, 5, and then 10. So that's kind of a cool way of doing it. We'll go at 5 times speed till we get our coins. There's 50. Let's do the hunting lodge. Get that placed. I kind of want it near the forester, but this is pretty barren. Let's take a look at the productivity. Maybe we go back and do it over this way. How about 82? Boy, I'd like to be in the 90s. There's 91, 92, 93. I thought I saw 94. Oh, there it is. 94. Boom. I'm going to plunk that guy down. I'm going to leave it at 5 times speed. I'm going to take off the trees here and let's put down some road. And again, we're trying to collect some coins here. Let's get some road going. I don't know what's the most efficient. Let's get a bunch placed. This is free, so can't hurt to do it. Boom. I don't know if we can put it in here. It looks like now in this playthrough, I put the houses too close together. Try to get some road in here. Whoop, I had it. And then who knows? I don't know if our villagers are doing much walking between the homes or not. There we go. That looks like that one's going to take. And this one looks a little snug. I don't think I can get in between those two. How about here? Is there any room? Doesn't look like it. No, I placed things just a little too close. All right, and then let's do a couple road signs just for fun. Boom. 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 How about at this intersection? And maybe over here. And then let's connect the Hunter's Lodge here. Gonna assign a worker on that right away. Road. We are amassing some coins here slowly. So I'm just going to connect this road up. I think that's all connected. All right, I'll put the trees back. Ooh. Check it out. We're in October. We've got 117 firewood. We've got 672 food. I'm a little nervous on food just because I have a feeling in the winter time we may not get as much out of our gatherer's shelter here. I could be wrong, but it says depending on the season, right? Different wild fruit and mushrooms depending on the season. Now I'm hoping that our fisherman's hut does keep producing throughout the winter. I don't see any messages saying it's not going to. So I'm tempted. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade to the sturdy nets 1. We could do expansion 1, which gets us another worker, but you know, we don't have a lot of villagers. I'd rather just get the free or the extra productivity out of the existing worker. So let's do that. I'm going to spend 50 coins. I know we don't have a lot, but hopefully that extra production may help us get through the winter. All right, we get some more stuff from the king here. Sire, the king has sent over a ship full of goods. He's clearly pleased with us. Most excellent. Please notify the king that we accept the gift and want more. 42 iron. So we're up to 135 iron. We don't have mining researched yet. We've got, inventory space low. You're slowly but gradually running out of inventory space. Build more deposits or warehouses. Now, if we come in here and look at the details for the stockpile, let's see what it says here. Here is the summary of all of your city's resources and stockpile capacity. Sum of all your warehouses and deposits. Actually, I'm going to pause here because I'm going to... Yeah, let me pause so we can read that. I see the snow coming down. It's making me a little nervous. That's why I paused. And then it says, you can also track individual resource trends and set a maximum possible cap for each of them to optimize your stockpile capacity and production chains at the cost of possible resource losses. So what I'm looking for, I thought I read somewhere, and maybe it was in the tutorial and I'm just not remembering. But if you don't have stuff on your stockpile or your stockpile fills up and you can't store other things, those other resources get wasted either like immediately or they degrade and you lose them. So we want to have stockpiles. The other unique thing or important thing about stockpiles, I believe, is that the workers are going to bring materials to them. And so in order to kind of speed up their, or keep them focused on the work they're doing, like gathering goods rather than making the trek to a faraway stockpile, you want to have your stockpiles distributed. So let's see if I've got enough cash to do one. Maybe that's where we spend some money right now. Let's see, docks, is that here? Depot. I'm going to go ahead and put one over here, actually, by our Hunter's Lodge and our Gatherer's Hut. And then hopefully our workers can just access any product from any storehouse. So hopefully these depots have a shared inventory. I don't know if they do or not. But I'm going to plunk another one down just because I think that's something we should be doing. I'll go ahead and hit play at not 10 times speed. How about 2 times speed? Here comes the winter. It looks rough. And our people, I can't tell if they have different clothes on or not. I don't think so. Hopefully we have enough firewood. We've got 129. Let's take a look at the sawmill and see if there's any settings here. It says production 800 firewood per year. We've got 4 lumber in stock. That looks good. Our stockpile has 578 lumber. So regardless of how well our forester performs, we should have a steady supply of lumber just from all the stuff that I cut down early in order to keep our sawmill going and producing firewood. Let's see at the houses if we can tell how fast these guys do go through it. That house is empty, so that's not a good one to look at. Let's look at this one up front. Wow, happiness 95. Look at this. All these hundreds. They got 4 beans. Firewood, 4 firewood. They've got some fish, some wheat. I'm not sure how they got wheat. Maybe we started with some. Where is that? Yeah, firewood 3. Insulation. This costs 20 coins. 5 lumber. Bonuses. Firewood and coal upkeep is 25% less. Should we do that to get through the winter? We're in November. I don't know. I think we're going to be okay on firewood. Let's say if that gets under 40 and we start investing in insulation if we can. And otherwise, let's try to keep moving on the research tree here. And let's do mine just to catch up with where we were when we first launched the demo. So there it goes. It's researching. And that cost us 30 coins. Not horrible. So we've got that going. We switched over to a new game session, my first game session, because it looked like the game session that we launched to kick off this Let's Play had a little bit of a glitch with the research tree. It recognized that a couple things that I had unlocked in this pre-Let's Play session were unlocked, but then it kind of had some problems for us. Anyway, we'll continue on with this play. For now, let's wrap this one up. I think we're at a decent stopping point. Next episode, we'll finish the mining research and take a look at seeing if we can mine for iron and what else we're going to do. Then we're going to keep an eye on the firewood supply and then maybe upgrade the insulation in the homes if firewood looks like it's dwindling or not going to keep up. But yeah, tons left to do. For now, this is Glidercat signing off saying thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.